Menu narration set to 100.
Cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog. Yeah. 911, all over some dump. Ain't that some? It's remind me of clubs. Every time. You think you talking truth, but I'm not him. Alright, Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now because they miss you. Try to diss you.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Now Jones. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first down, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
He used the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Very quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
First down, Chiefs.
Now the first carry here for the running back. DeMarvion Overshown, the one to bring him down. This defense for the Cowboys, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. Got an open man, it's Pickens. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time, either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Drops it to Bull, complete. Going to be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Completes this one to Pickens. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents. Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing that.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. He's still on his feet, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, 38 yards. And the Chiefs lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimal level.
Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. He'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield. I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are back within a score. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And that'll make it 13-7.
Makes the score. Chiefs 13, Cowboys 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Mahomes going to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll and chip away at their timing.
He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter as that's a first down.
A gain of 16 yards and a first down, Chiefs.
Under a minute to go, clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Now here's Mahomes. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Pacheco from the gun. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Xavier Worthy with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Mahomes. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back in the 9. Getting home that time to Marvion Overshown.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. First down, it's Blue. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Now 2nd and 9. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It's a big loss of 5 there on 2nd down to bring up 3rd and goal.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And his kick here is good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They didn't hunt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
69 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Mahomes now to throw. That is caught. And he will have the Chiefs 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
That next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll run here with Pacheco. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. Once more, it's Pacheco. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive, because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself from opposition so early, partner, you know you don't want to let it slip away.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Now is 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it out to the 25. 17 yards on the play there. The Cowboys have a first down. They'll throw now on the final play. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone.
Give me just a second, Raj. Handing the baby off to the wife.
For a touchback.
This AI stuff, sometimes they play good, sometimes they play like shit.
The Cowboys offense. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points.
In the OMFL, dude, I put up 40 points a while ago and I lost. I mean, I put up 40 points down near every game, and I just can't play defense.
You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Lost on a fucking offensive pass interference call of all things.
Back to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for them so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it. He got it. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
They'll try and run again with Blue. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is down to a field goal.
17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there for KC. 63 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Second and 10. Again, it's Pacheco. Oh, look at the juke. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Butker now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score. Chiefs 27, 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the score.
Yeah, I thought he was going to catch that.
Last drive and how it ended, go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
All right.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now back to throw. They're looking for a layup, but it's intercepted. Inside the 10. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on the job.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away and it falls down incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Is that your creative player that he made for you?
Get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
Is he a wide receiver or tight end? Yeah, he's a big motherfucker. I thought he was a tight end. He's so big. Yeah, he made me a safety, so my starting free safety or strong safety, I don't remember which, is me. He's X Factor already, though. Oh, okay. He got a 105 or 6 yard interception return a couple games ago. Yeah, I don't know.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
That's me right there, number 23. That's my safe. That's my creative. He made me.
In pretty good shape up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver.
Yeah, and that tight end, I drafted him, and he's a beast. He's better than Kelsey, so I'm surprised he dropped that.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. And it's a short one here.
He usually catches everything.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Yeah, some games he'll sling it, and some games his ass will just stand there and not throw the ball at all.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams
One game, fuck, Worthy had like 240-something yards one game. He was just slinging it. And then, like, the next game, he took like 7 sacks.
Great spot for them to go into attack mode. really try and put the hammer down.
He's got X Factor going right now, so maybe. Yeah, that's that tight end, dude. He is fucking. That motherfucker catches everything.
Well, this time for 17 yards. Now it's Mahomes again. That's into the hands of Worthy. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover.
Right.
When you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up.
What I was saying in the game against Maniac in the OMFL, fuck, we scored over 100 points between us. He had a kick return for a touchdown, and then on the last fucking play, he got an offensive pass interference that set me back.
7 yards on the pickup there. First and goal.
How about that there? No frills, no additives.
My backup ain't too bad. I've played with him once already.
Nice run right there.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off.
This playbook is built for Josh Allen, not for Patrick Mahomes.
Third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's not what I want to do.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Now here's Mahomes. He's gonna go.
See, he could have thrown that. Pacheco was wide open. He could have thrown that ball, and he just stood there.
Donovan Ezraku. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Getting into that. Oh, my God, I don't know what to do.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field,
Even though I'm a
I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
top-tier quarterback, I can't throw the ball. But Josh Allen does. That motherfucker, anytime it's a high-pressure situation, that motherfucker throws the ball high. Every time.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And 3 yards on the carry there.
I've even, held for him to throw a low pass because I know he's going to throw it high, and that bitch still throws it high.
Guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down.
If I would have known that he was going to play like this, I really would have imported my quarterback Henry because Henry played 10 times better than he does. If I had the team that I have now with Henry, I don't think I would have lost the game if I would have had him.
Time does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good
I can't play defense no matter what I call. I can't play defense at all.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Yeah, me and Bill just did a trade for. I gave him my second for his good linebacker, so I can try to start running maybe a 3-4 and see if that makes a difference on when people are in too wide.
7 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
In this game, Jones is hurt, so you're lucky. I ain't get no pressure on you because Jones is hurt.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, 57 yards. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again.
Charles, he's still a young signal caller in
Right.
this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes.
Yep.
Because when he went to his primary read,
Probably.
he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be.
Yeah, that's just like the
Play for the second-year quarterback.
NCAA league, the Deuce. Every now and then.
Breaking from the contact.
Yeah. He had some health issues though. I don't know if you know that. No, he has a little bit of both actually. Yeah, his dad, that's right. It's his dad. Me and him talked the other day, and yeah, it was his dad, that's right. But and then he has like a million kids, dude.
The huddle ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must.
That's the same pass he could have made a while ago for a touchdown, and he got sacked.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta?
Oh, that ain't just some guy. You need to go, after this game, you need to go look at the roster. I drafted him the very first draft, and it's hard for me not to start him over Pacheco because that motherfucker is like, how he's not an X factor is beyond me, but he is like lightning fast.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful.
And for whatever reason, Patrick Mahomes won't throw a screen pass. Like, if I call a screen pass, dude, he will get sacked. He will not.
Mahomes going to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside.
That's my tight end, Thurman.
A good gain again.
He catches everything.
Combined on those last two plays.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
On first down, they'll go to ground attack. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
From the 31, here's second and 4.
This is probably a sack. This play don't never work.
The slot man in motion right.
I always try it, but it don't never work.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
See, and that was a screen pass. He was wide open. If Mahomes would have thrown that just like a tick sooner.
Game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
And it's a good play. Like I run that against Rick whenever I'm controlling. That's a hell of a play because all the motion takes everybody to the other side. And if you're not in man coverage, if you're in zone, it kills you.
50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open.
Why I can't ever hardly find this play. Seems like every time I try to call this play, I can't find it.
It's 1st and 10. And they'll go backwards here.
That's usually a big gain right there.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with. To have that
How do you still got Parsons? I thought we started after that, the trades and everything.
Absolutely. He did a lot of
Okay.
that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's
Good old Patrick. Got to throw at least 2 interceptions a game. Patrick almost run you down. Patrick was right behind him for a minute.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Yeah, that's about what Patrick is.
You're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep them from going all the way.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Yeah.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 74 yards rushing for him now to this point.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we're looking at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. Yeah, this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes having the hat trick against them.
2 people on him. 2 people on him, and they just stand there. Yeah, but still, there was a quarterback and a safety on him because I had it. That's just stupid. I just don't understand the defensive AI. I just don't understand the AI, the defensive side of the AI. It's like because you can throw seam routes. If somebody's in man coverage, you can throw seam routes all day long. And they can't stop it unless they're manually controlling the safety and come up and cover the seam with the safety. If they're not manually controlling the safety, they can't stop it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
This is typical of my game. Score a bunch of points and lose.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter.
It's like, why not jump to the outside or the inside of that? Why run into the back of the dude?
It's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense.
It's like if I was controlling that, I'm not saying that would have been a touchdown, but you damn sure wouldn't have got me in the backfield.
Finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Pacheco once again. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second.
Come on. Yeah, come on. Don't do that.
With that run.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
See, he just stood there. Worthy was wide open. He just stood there. And see, this is one of those cases where there's 3 minutes left. I ought to go for this, but
you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble, but theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt.
Win or lose, because if I punt it, you're going to win on a kick. So.
4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of
I was telling you I was going.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Because if I kick it to you, you just got to kick a field goal, and I'm gonna lose anyway because I'm gonna not have any timeouts.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Come on, Thompson. Come on, Thompson. Come on, Thompson. Look, what's overthrowed him? He was wide open. Overthrowed him. That was a Josh Allen fucking move. That was a Josh Allen move. Worthy was wide open. Nobody close to him for 10 yards. No, they're going to give you more yards. No worries.
Just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2nd and 7. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold.
Right into the back of him. If he would have cut to the inside, he probably would have got the first down.
Granted another timeout. That's going to leave him with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Just trying to make you kick field goal so I have time to maybe score.
Potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down.
Right.
They'll set up a
If I would have had Chris Jones right there, I wouldn't even have been worried about it. Oh, you're picking on Noel? You can quit picking on him, dude. In real life, he ain't shit, but in this game, that motherfucker can play cornerback.
You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
And it's off the left upright.
You missed it. Oh, my God.
It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
This is 1st and 10.
Now Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the
Look at that shit. Oh, my God. Told you, it gets to the point of just stand there.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense.
Stupid.
Trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
36-yard line.
Here's 2nd down.
Up the middle, it's Williams. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all Lebanon defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. On the give, this is Blue. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Here comes 2nd down.
They go again with Blue. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off.
But that was a risk.
6 points.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rail. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rail. 0 to 100 real quick.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. Conventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. And we are set for a great finish as that time.
Good game. I can't believe Patrick fumbled that ball, but that's typical. That's how I've been losing the games. In the last minute, he'll either throw an interception or stand there and get sacked.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And his kick is good. He knocks through his 3rd field goal of the game, and this one